Hi guys, that's me here and I'm back with the Tottenham Football Manager series, and as you can see today we play Cardiff away in the Barclays Premier League. Today it's Lloris, Walker, Corker, Samba, Alaba, Fellaini, Sandro, Valencia, Bale, Cavani and Falcao. So as you can see, I've mixed up the players a little bit. I like to bring in a little bit of squad rotation every few games, so yeah, they got former players like David Bentley. Any others? Zapata's a good player, didn't used to play for us though. I think David Bentley's our only former player. He's a decent player in real life. He used to be massive. He used to be really good, but he's kind of been forgotten about a bit, I think. But anyway, back into the match. Let's get this on. Let's go. Just get into it. Yeah, I'm feeling relatively confident ahead of this match. I'm in a pretty good mood about the how this season's going. Top of the league by 12 points with 2 games in hand. We've got an injury though here. Better not be anything serious. I think the guy actually injured his own player, because Mason's the one off the pitch, and it said someone actually it might have just said Mason got injured. But it said someone caused the injury. I'm not sure whether it was Mason, I can't remember now. Anyway, here goes Valencia. Cavani wins the ball back. Fellaini, oh, and that's a free kick to us. Bale's going to take this one. Will it go in? No, but it's on target, so you know, it wasn't great, but it was a decent free kick. We'll let him off. It is Bale after all. He does carry the team. Well, not in this career mode, but in real life. Mason has a shot. It goes well wide though. Yeah, just one of these matches, I guess. You know, nothing too exciting. Obviously, you never know in football, but I'm not expecting like massively amazing game. We'll probably win 3-0, something like that. Or not. I thought we were going to score. No, we'll probably win. But just, you know, depends on how we perform really on the result. Yeah. Bale now. Oh, come on. Putting that cross. So, oh, Sandro. Oh, it's gone just wide. Yeah, I can't wait. We're getting to that stage now. We're almost at the end of the season. Well, the part of the season that I really like. You know, the last couple of months of the season, you get all the big Champions League games. You get big games such as we've got 2 games against City still to come. You know, if they win those 2, they're back in with a shout of the league title. If not, then we basically wrap up the league title. Well, if we win them. Obviously, Manchester United are up there as well, giving us a problem in our. They're probably our biggest threat to the Championship. Although City do have 2 games in hand over them as well. So it depends. Oh, I thought Valencia was just going to catch that. Maybe a couple of years ago. He's probably decreased in pace by like 1. Maybe if he did just have that extra bit of pace, he might have been able to get there. Fortunately, he wasn't. Bale whips it in. Oh, and that's in. Cavani with a header, 14th league goal of the season. I don't know how many he's got in all competitions, but I did have a little look beforehand and saw he had 13 in the league. So that's his 14th of the season. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that he's managed to pop one in. You know, he hasn't been starting as many as he would have hoped. With the arrival of Neymar, but you know, I'm happy that I'm able to bring him in every couple of games. You know, just rotate the squad generally. You know, keep teams guessing. That's the second goal. Bale gets. He's been in really good scoring form recently. You know, his assists haven't dried up, but they've been less than his goals in the last 5 games, I think. But that puts us 2-0 up away at Cardiff. You know, you got to take that any away game. You say 2-0 up. 35 minutes gone, anyone would take it. Even at home against the worst team in the world, anyone would take it, because you just never know in football, do you? Falcao's picked up an injury. He's coming straight off. I'm not going to be risking him one bit. There's no point. We're 2-0 up. Neymar can do a decent job. Get him straight off the pitch. Yeah, I don't want to risk Falcao. You know, if that was someone like Sandro, I would have said, okay, give it till half time, we'll see how you're doing. But not a chance. I don't know how injured Falcao is. It did give me the option to let him keep playing, so hopefully it's only like a week or 2 weeks. Maximum a month is what I can really allow before it gets worrying, really. Oh, what a run, what a goal. Valencia, he just seems to do this sometimes. Sometimes he will just run and he would run inside, do a terrible shot, but that one, you know, just ran and kept going, and a really nice goal. But yeah, half time 3-0 up. I said we'll probably win 3-0. We'll probably get more now. Hopefully we can keep going, get a couple more goals, possibly get the 5 goals. That's always a nice landmark to get onto. Any more is just an absolute bonus. But yeah, this is a game I came into always thinking we were going to win, and it looks like we're going to do that. Walker now to Valencia. Whittingham puts it out for a throw-in. Come on, we can do this. I'm just really hoping that Falcao injury isn't too serious. You know, we've got international break coming up, which is a good thing, which means he won't be missing, you know, he'll be missing less games, however long it is. But if it's like, really, if it's a month or more, I'm getting worried for how we're going to do in the Champions League. You know, I think even without him in the league, I think we'll be okay, we can win it. You know, I'm not saying it's definite, we've definitely won it, but I'm pretty confident that we're going to win it. The league. The Champions League is something I really want to do. Sandro's been injured. Oh my god, I hate games like these. Oh my god, they're not even that dirty a team. I hate games like these where you get just players dropping like flies. It's ridiculous. You go like 10 games without an injury, and then you just get this one game you get 3. It's so unrealistic. Not that you get games where you get more than one injury. That's fine. It's just the way this seems to happen is just a bit annoying. Oh, Gunnarsson smacks it. It goes wide. Oh, very frustrating that is. Very, very, very frustrating. Gareth has misplayed many of his passes. Yeah, well, who cares? A 3-0. Very, very annoyed now. Sandro luckily isn't a first, you know, starting 11 player, but he's someone I love to have on the bench. He's great for rotation if we want to give Vidal a bit of a break. Fortunately, he doesn't get his break now because he has to come off on even Russell. Yeah, you know, it's just annoying. You know, we've pretty much won the match. It's like, why would you go and injure my 2 players? It's not like it's going to help you at all. In fact, injuring Sandro has probably hindered their chances because a better player has actually come on and he's fresh. You know, Vidal. So very annoying. It also only leaves me 1 substitution to actually change up players. So it's going to be Fellaini because he's the most tired, basically. Yeah. Anyway, enough about moaning about how annoyed I am that I've got some injuries. These things happen in football. You just got to accept them and move on. Okay, it's not responding. Here we go. It's back. The whole team is playing well though. Over 7.1 average rating. You know, that's what I like to see. Yeah, everyone playing well. So yeah. 85 minutes, well, about 85 minutes in now. Bale flagged for offside. There's just nothing really going on. We've won the match. We've pretty much won the league, to be honest. We've already secured Champions League football, which for, you know, the league, I always say is an absolute minimum. You know, having won the league last season, you would have thought, why not try it? You know, surely at least second place there's a minimum. No, you know, Champions League football and winning a Champions League would have been enough. You know, a failure of a season would have been not finishing in the Champions League. You know, we could win the Champions League. Well, that would get us into the Champions League anyway. We could win the FA Cup, everything else, but not getting that top 4 finish would have been a failure of a season. So that we secured that. It's brilliant. Let's move on. Gareth Bale got man of the match. Probably fair enough, to be honest. Our next match, or our next episode, is Scotland away with England. Going to be a very interesting one. It says their world rankings announced. England actually moved up 1 place into 3rd, which is weird because since the last world rankings there haven't been any matches. But oh well. Arsenal and takeover talks. Well, if they get quite a bit of money, that'd be good for them, I guess. Give us some competition from them because really we're not really getting any, unfortunately, which is a bit annoying because I do like to have some competition from Arsenal. There, I got another assist. So we're now 15 points top of the league. Well, ahead of City. United. 16 ahead of City. We've got a game in hand over City. Our game in hand is against City, so if we win that game in hand, I think we'll win the league. In fact, if we win next game, we win our next game and United lose, I think we win the league. I think. Our next game is game in hand over City. So if we win that, that'll put us 18 points ahead. With 6 games left, all we'll need is a point, and I think we can win every match left in the season, to be honest. So there's his confirmation that we moved up a place into 3rd. No news on injuries, which is a good sign so far. Hopefully they're not anything bad at all. Let's take a look at Falcao. Falcao's fine, and Sandro, where is he? He's fine, yes, they're both fine. It's all okay. Sandro, he's fine. And Falcao is fine as well. A bit annoying, means Falcao's going to go and play for Colombia, which hopefully doesn't get injured out there. But yeah, overall this has been a relatively short episode. Falcao's on his same form, isn't he? The next match is England. I would like to just update you, just take a look at the England squad here. I did say in the last match, so I'm not going to go through it player for player, but yeah. If we take a look at the tactics, these are the tactics I play with England. They're the same ones I play with Tottenham. They just don't grow in familiarity though. Let's add a tactic. No, that's not actually. What do I want to do? What was it I want to do? Ah, yes. Can you do England training? No. Very strange. Well, I've got this on tactics only, you know, so they just never seem to grow in familiarity. Very, very annoying. Especially since we've got quite a few Tottenham players as well. I mean, they should be familiar with it, shouldn't they? They should be helping the other guys out. But anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you did enjoy it, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. Go check out my FIFA 13 manager mode with Barnet if you enjoy FIFA content. But I'll see you next time. Thanks and goodbye.